Yo, what is up people, it's GTA Gamer here, and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be answering all the questions for the characters. Now, I just want to say one more time, thank you all for 200k subscribers, which is amazing to me, and very passionate that we're finally at a 200k, and if we get to 300,000 subscribers, like, I don't know, maybe in like the next 2 years or whatever, that would be awesome. But anywho, enough about my introduction, let's start off the questions, shall we? So the first question comes from Brawl Blitz, and he asked me, why are scenes in episode 8 part 1 cut out? The reason why I cut some of those parts out was, one, there was a transphobic joke in there that I did not like to put into, so I decided to cut that part out. And two, there was a fourth wall break that half of the scenes of BTBL's life was just like in a studio or whatever. Like the joke felt too long, and I felt like it was not focusing on the episode itself, so I decided to cut those parts out. And especially from episode 2 where there was like a fourth wall break, it was just inside a studio on part 2. Those jokes were okay back in the time, but for me it was just like, it just felt too long and just got out of focus. Next question comes from Dash the Hedgehog 993, asks, does Playtime like Jeremy?
Do I like Jeremy? No, I don't like Jeremy. I love him.
Well then. Next question comes from Colton, and he asks, question to the person who plays as Baldi, how do you feel being Baldi?
Wow, sharing with him, like his other half soul, is alright, but it's just very depressing inside here. I do miss my old body though. I was one of the victims who was killed at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Next question comes from Port1264, and they ask, how do you feel after being on YouTube almost for a long time? Oh, it feels great. It feels great to be on YouTube for a long time. And slowly dying on the inside. Now here's an 8 question coming from It's Me. Question 1 for Funtime Freddy. Did you and Enord ever forgive each other after what happened between you both in episode 13?
Actually, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to say sorry to Enord after the whole argument, but he just vanished, and I tried calling his number, but he just didn't answer me. I just really hope he's okay, because he's the only person I care about. What? Am I not allowed to have sympathy? I mean, I have feelings too!
Question 2 for Funtime Foxy. Are you planning to get revenge on Rachel after she kicked you out?
Well, I was planning on killing my ex-roommate, but, she got arrested that day. There was, like, disturbing stuff on her computer that I'm not gonna say what it is. All I'm gonna say is Minecraft YouTuber.
Question 3 for Circus Baby. What made you stop loving Axie SFM?
He doesn't use SFM anymore, and decided to become a musician. Which I will admit, I do like his music, though.
Question 4 for Baldi. Did killing your father make your life easier?
No, it made me more miserable.
Question 5 for Jeremy. How did you get so calm so soon after witnessing Baldi's death?
I don't know. Maybe because him and I have our differences ever since the camping incident. I guess I just felt happy and alive, but at the same time, I have no empathy against his death. I guess I was trying to say is that I'm free from his abuse.
Well, that's depressing. Question 6 for Ballora. Do you and Emily still hate Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy just as much as Season 1 of BTBL is life?
No, not anymore. They kinda seem more chill now since the last time I talked to them. The only animatronic I'm worried about in the classic era is Chica, since she's been taking a lot of meth lately, and I'm kinda worried about her. I still hate on Foxy after the whole Axie SFM prank. But for Bonnie and Freddy, I always have bad vibes against them since they abuse Chica a lot.
Was that a Freddy Fazbear and Friends reference?
No. What the fuck's a Freddy Fazbear and Friends?
Question 7 for Enard. How did the bank robbery in episode 7 with you and Emily go?
It went poorly.
And finally, question 8 for the puppet. How come do you and Baldi have such similar backstories? Is it just a coincidence?
I guess so. I guess you could say it's a coincidence.
Question by Sega Pro 1572 asks, congratulations on hitting 200k subscribers. Thank you. This one's for Funtime Freddy. I got a weird idea on how can you break up with Baby. Just say a couple of compliments or say you love her and Baby will just immediately break up with you. It could work. Probably.
Yeah, I tried that before, and it didn't work out. Here's a flashback on what I mean. Hey there, Emily.
Oh, hey, Freddy Bear. What's up?
Guess what? You're beautiful.
What did you say?
I just said that you were beautiful. You see, Bonbon kept telling me I should compliment you more, or else he's gonna threaten to destroy my meth lab. Are you okay? What the f- I guess you could say we have a nuclear relationship, am I right? I'm gonna seriously kill myself.
Yeah, please do, Funtime Freddy. That fucking joke was terrible. This question comes from Candy Susan the Singer, and they ask, this question goes to all the characters. What is everyone's favorite song or music?
Oh, I enjoy Circus by Britney Spears. It really fits my personality. Oh, Spice Up Your Life is the best Spice Girls song ever. And plus because of Neil Patrick Harris. He's so hot. Oh, Deep Inside is the best song by Shadrow. Literally feels me on the inside.
Who cannot forget the classic Another Round by my boy Tyson, aka AP Angry Piggy. Oh, I get lit up when I hear my own worst enemy. One of the best music I ever listened to.
Love is a Long Road by Tom Petty. And you already know why I love that song.
Starboy by The Weeknd. Oh yeah, cause I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
You ever heard of The Mind Electric by Miracle Musical? It is the best. As much as I don't like the 80s songs that much since I grew up in the 40s, but I will admit, the only song I liked during the 80s was We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
Who cannot resist the Basics and Behavior by the Living Tombstones? Those guys are legendary.
I'm really obsessed with Nate Wants to Battle, and I really love Twisted because I'm such a huge fan of Zelda as well. Playdate by Melanie Martiz. I just wish someone would actually go on a playdate with me.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they gotta front? Does that answer your question? Favorite song? The Least I Know Better by Tame Impala. Because at least I need to know myself better.
I've been kind of depressed a lot lately, so I've been listening to Will Wood. But my favorite of the Will Wood is Vampire Culture.
Here's a question from JKey9000. He asks, will the Nightmare Puppet ever die?
I hope so.
Here's one by the name of Noah Stuff69. Question for Sammy. How are you dealing with trauma?
I'm still working on it.
This next question comes by Chloe Grayland27, and she asks, question for Jeremy. If you had $500 billion, what would you do with it? Question 1. Would you save the money for a good cause, or buy something that you would like?
That is a good question. If I have about like $500 billion, maybe I'll become like the new Mr. Beast. You know, maybe in the next life or another, maybe I will become the new Mr. Beast.
Here's the next question by the name of Prince of Minecraft Horror. Question to Funtime Freddy. Did you know that Brandon Rogers is the voice of Blitzo from Hell of a Boss? I think you and Bonbon and Enard should watch the show. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah, I heard that Brandon Rogers was voicing Blitzo from Hell of a Boss. I mean, I haven't seen the show yet, but I am planning on to, like, this weekend. So, thanks for the reminder.
Here's a question by C9K Productions, and he asks Enard, is the name of the series name Enard or Enard?
I go by the name of Ennard, not Ennard. The only reason why I was called Ennard because the fucking voice actor is retarded.
Shut your bitch ass. This next question by the name of Niva Lintroth, and they ask me, do you have a favorite video animation you've created? I gotta say Fallout 2, The Origins, has been my favorite video to make, cause I really like that I put in a lot of effort with like the backstories of just the puppet and Bonbon in general, and plus I brought back the old character back from my old series, which is like a plush tubing type of series, named Brian. Yes, actually, I actually name a yellow Yoshi after a Family Guy. I'm not even kidding. But all in all, Fallout 2 has been a favorite video of mine, since I really like to work more on cinematic stuff a lot, especially with my videos. Which actually, I'll be working more cinematic on Fallout 3 as well, so be prepared on that one, fellas. Here's a question by the name of Rackshane966, and he asks, this is a question for Jeremy. Will you get revenge on Mr. Ryburn for murdering you?
That is something I'm going to be planning on. Yes.
And here's a question by the name of Jordan0219, and he asks, question for Bonbon. How does it feel to have no legs?
Well, when I woke up from this strange place back in 2008, I hated it. But like over the years, I kind of got used to it. Because at least I got to hop around from it, like a real bunny. Which is pretty cool.
The next question comes from Happy Squad 7063, and they ask, for Jeremy, will he be alive again and live happily?
Maybe. But who knows?
And for Baldi, will he also be alive again and be nice to Jeremy?
Maybe. But who knows?
Here's a question by NGC464. Question for Funtime Freddy. Do you still like Circus Baby, aka your girlfriend?
I don't even know anymore. Sometimes I do hate her, and sometimes I do love her. Which, this isn't supposed to be me, because I've always hated her my entire life, but I don't even know anymore.
Here's a sixth question by the name of Alfrolistic, and they ask, for question 1 to Baby. Favorite YouTuber?
Gooseworks is my favorite YouTuber because of the Amazing Digital Circus series. Which I will admit, the show was pretty good so far. I really enjoyed the funny humor in those 2 episodes. But my god, the fandom really needs to shut the fuck up. They're worse than Undertale fans. Also, on the topic of Digital Circus, can we just stop with the content farming shit on YouTube, please? You're ruining Digital Circus. That's the whole reason why Digital Circus is becoming a shit fest right now. You're all making garbage. Stop it!
This Q&A video is sponsored by YouTube, because everything on this website is hell. Question 2 to Funtime Foxy. How are those exams going?
How are my exams going? Oh, you know, they're going pretty good, you know. Pretty good so far.
Question 3 for Bonbon. If you could, would you erase the entire timeline of BTBL in his life?
I don't know. I mean, I know the series hasn't been so good so far, but I don't know. I don't want to be the cause of a paradox.
John, you literally went back in time and shot a baby. So you shouldn't be allowed to say that. Question 4 for Baldi. Do you have a wife?
Do you mean a whore? If that's your question, then yes, I used to have a wife. Stupid bitch. She's the whole reason why I'm dead.
And question 5 for Baby. Do you remember Bonnie? If you do, why do you hate him so much?
Oh, do you mean the creep who kept on harassing me? Like, he keeps on stalking me to this day. He wants my number. He wants to go on a date with me, even though I told him many times that I already have a fucking boyfriend, Bonnie. Like, do you understand what boyfriend means? That I have a boyfriend. Quit trying to harass me.
Yeah, all of those are not true at all. The whole reason why I want her phone number so we can work on a group school project together. But instead, she threatened to call the police against me, and I had to do the project alone, by myself. And guess who fucking failed? Me. So thanks a lot, Emily. And last but not least, question 6 finale for me. What made you create BTBL's life in the first place since 2016? Mostly through Freddy Fazbear and Friends and Vine. And most importantly, I wanted to give the sister location characters like a more of a personality of like real life scenario stuff. Instead of just focusing on them of like, oh yeah, honey, funny, haha, FNAF lore or whatever. I wanted to give them more like just trying to fit into society instead of acting like a animatronic robot possessed as a child. Cause there's a lot of videos out there that do that back in those days. And I'm like, I want to do something that's more different than just like doing funny FNAF lore, like aka ZQ37. Here's another question by Archie Sonic the Slick Hog. And question for Jeremy. Since you're a gamer, have you played or heard of Resident Evil, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and Devil May Cry?
Yes, I played a little bit of Resident Evil and a little bit of Kingdom Hearts. The only games I haven't played yet is Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry. I'll definitely try those games out once I come back alive or something. Also, Resident Evil 4 is the best Resident Evil game that I've ever played.
You're goddamn right it is, Jeremy. Also, another question by the name of Lava Ninja 132 asks for Jeremy, do you forgive your best friend, can't remember his name, for dating your sister? Also, back then when Baldi kept on smacking you with a ruler, why haven't you thought about moving to a different school?
First of all, as much as I don't like the fact they were dating behind my back, I still forgive them. And second of all, my mom couldn't afford to transfer me to a different school, even though I kept on begging her and telling her that Mr. Baldi was being so mean to me and bullying me, and she didn't care. And then she complained to me it was like too much money to transfer me to a different school and complained to me about the economy even though it has nothing to do with the freaking bullying part. And then she even told me to get over it after I told her about the Mr. Baldi situation. Like, thanks, Mom. Really, you're a real great parent to show care and love for me. And plus, like, this was the only school in Virginia in my area, so there was not really much school in Virginia that much. My state sucks.
Another question from a name of Captain Rockband also asked Jeremy, and he asked, what's it like to be in the bunny suit as your new body? Or Rockstar Bonnie to be exact.
It's very uncomfortable. Like, the movements of my body were very slow like a robot, and I even told the puppet about it, and he said I'll get used to it since everyone who is an animatronic is alive, but used to it. They're pretty much used to their new bodies. So I guess I have to get used to my new animatronic body since I'm gonna be dead for, I don't know.
And another question for Jeremy Fitzgerald by the name of Wenda Susamo64, and they ask, do you have fond memories of the Baldi schoolhouse when you were still alive? And have you and Baldi ever had a good moment together, or was it always hell?
Well, all I know, me and Mr. Baldi didn't have any good fond memories, but the only good fond memories that I remember back in the Baldi schoolhouse. Me and Gabriel, we brought our Switch together at school and we played some Mario Kart Deluxe together. It was really fun. I miss those days.
The next question by the name of the Fazmaster8576, and they ask for the puppet, what do you do in your spare time? I like to stare out in the middle of the window and figure out what the fuck am I doing with my life. Same here, puppet. Same here. Here's a question by the name of GlowCussGamer7558, and they ask to Max, why do you have such long fingers? Here's a question by the name of SillyPants1005, and they ask for Rachel. And they ask, why the flip-flop did you kick Funtime Foxy out of the place you share with?
Yeah, she won't be able to answer this question since she's already spending time rotting in jail. But the reason why she kicked me out was not only I forgot to pay my rent on time, but mostly we had several heated arguments. And it comes to the point where she was threatening to hurt herself and me because we didn't do our daily chores. And it was pathetic! She overdramatics everything about herself and blames me for it. Like, why? What did I do? She never tells me why. But the reason is why I was kicked out. I was doing homework on her laptop and I noticed a strange folder on it, and when I asked her about it, she kicked me out. That's when I discovered she was a creep. So you know what? I'm kinda glad I got kicked out. But it's hard to find a new place to stay since I'm now broke, like an average adult. Talk about college life, am I right, Jericho? Huh? Right?
Sure, Funtime Foxy. And last but not least, I know this is very off topic from the 200k video, but someone asked on episode 9, asking the baby to balance his cask, by the name of Samaya Abraham. And they ask, Question for Funtime Freddy and Emily. Do you guys ever kiss?
Yeah. Me and my boyfriend Funtime Freddy, we kissed. I mean, when he kissed me on the lips, it felt like a Snow White's moment.
We literally kissed one time, and it felt like I was kissing Ursula from The Little Mermaid. That's how much of bad it was.
Aw, how very romantic of you guys. Kissing in Disney style? Now that's wholesome. But anyway, that is all the questions I got for. Thank you all for submitting your questions. If yours wasn't on here, we could try for next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content of mine. I'll be sure to leave an update on Fallout 3 whenever I can. I don't know when, but there will be some updates for Fallout 3. And maybe even a teaser trailer for some point. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video, this Q&A video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and yeah, peace.
About time you awaken yourself.
What? Who are you? What the hell is this place? Where am I? Like, what is this virtual boy shit?
I've referred to myself as the old man, since I don't really have a proper name. And you are in hell.